the high to low row, start with a band at an elevated position, i.e. the top of a door frame. Then get into a high lunge position with the same leg back as the arm you intend to row with. That knee should be slightly above the ground. The other leg should be out in front with a slight bend of the knee. With the residual limb, place the band at the distal portion of the residual limb by looping around the limb and row down towards your rib cage and then back up at the same angle as the band, allowing the scapula to rotate up as you go up, but not lifting the shoulder blades up towards your ears. And then when you pull down, try and pull the scapula or the shoulder blade back to the middle of your back. Repeat 3 to 4 sets for 4 to 6 repetitions on each arm. In a plank position, using your residual limb and your unaffected limb on the elbow, use bolsters to get the residual limb at about equal height with the unaffected limb. Then pull one knee up towards your umbilicus or belly button, and then rotate it under your body as you kick it out to the opposite side. So if it's your right leg, you'll kick it towards your left side, and then bring it back to the middle, allowing yourself to rotate through your upper back, but trying to keep your core locked in as you rotate. Bring it back to the middle, then switch and use the other leg. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 4 to 6 repetitions and rest. For the squat jumps with lateral bounds, start in a standing position, feet about shoulder width apart. Do a slight squat down and an explosive jump up, performing both activities quickly, allowing the arms to swing down when you're squatting down and up on the jumping portion, both the residual and unaffected limb. When you land, try and land softly and then immediately laterally or sideways bound to one side, catch yourself on the opposite foot, and then bound back to the middle. Stop and hold. That is 1 repetition. You will then do this same exercise to the other direction. You'll perform 1 to 2 sets with 3 to 5 repetitions in each direction. This is going to be very labor-intensive exercise, so make sure to give yourself long rest bouts between sets, roughly 2 minutes. In preparation for cycling, this exercise will include using a bicycle in the stationary position in a home. Stand over the bicycle and, if possible, remove the seat or seat post in order to get your hips back to where they would normally be on the seat. Then place your prosthetic arm onto the handlebars as well as the unaffected arm onto the handlebars. Have a partner apply perturbations or aggravations to the handlebars by shaking them side to side, pushing them forwards and backwards, and even maybe up and down. Your job is to try and prevent this movement by holding the handlebars steady. You can progress this exercise by just using the prosthetic arm or just using the unaffected limb. Also, you can try and turn the handlebars left and right and have your partner resist your movement while also giving you perturbations or aggravations to the handlebar. Perform 3 sets of 30-second bouts before progressing to more difficult levels. General principles for stage 5 include using a warm-up for performing strenuous activities. Warm-ups could include a walk, a stationary bike, a stationary row machine, working at a low tempo or a low difficulty in order to slowly increase heart rate. Furthermore, alternate your strength days or your exercise days with other activities you plan on performing, i.e. don't perform your strength days on the same days you plan on doing labor-intensive yard work or going on a long hike. Lastly, build up into activity. Once you start to get back to activities like cycling, hiking, fishing, hunting, slowly build into them. What this means is the first time you do an activity, complete the activity to a moderate or low level of difficulty, not a high or strenuous level, saving a little gas in the tank. Likewise, perform the activity in a safe environment the first couple of times, such as riding a bike on a level surface and a soft surface like grass. Another example would be when you first get back to rowing a boat, start in a calm, not flowing lake before progressing to a river that has a lot of flow and obstacles in it.